On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Good defense to block the hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Crawford is dazed. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
All right, I like that. I'm happy. These tracks. I need you to switch back on. Get good work. And don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about your defense. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. Let him get back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. You got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You got to work. Keep going. Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him get back into it. I need you to go back out there. I need you to 1, 2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good work.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Be smart. Just get your shots off. Just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
And there's the bell to start round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. That was the moment.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. much no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man. Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Set him up and you'll take him out. But he's ready to go. He's in the round on your jab, and breathe when you step it around. Don't worry about our round. Don't worry about our round. Let's go out there.
Time for the 5th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punches.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Couldn't land that jab. That left hook is blocked. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look...
Need you to switch back on. Get fucking...
There's the bell to start round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can't find a home for that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He just misses with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They have no respect for each other's punching power. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Those counter punches have to hurt. He blocks that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. That jab misses. This round, did you see that? Crawford may be ready to go down. The momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their...
There's rings the bell to start round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss with the jab. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Nice job getting that punch through. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like...
Round 8, and we're off again. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Caught him. They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter shot lands. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nice job stopping that uppercut from scoring. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. So two judges are in agreement, but that's all you need in this game. A majority decision win.
It's been a good one. Good and...
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in clean up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. celebrating, more pain, so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing, at Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting, some failing, not plain sailing, entertaining. Check the ratings, let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up.
I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Amir King Khan, weighed in at 155 pounds. He's 5 foot 8 inches tall with a reach of 71 inches. And he'll be facing Sergio Maravilla Martinez. He weighed in at 72.6 kilos. Amir Khan, one of the finest fighters. The Marvel, Sergio Martinez. He's the former unified middleweight champion of the world and a future Hall of Famer.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout, a lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
Can you imagine being...
Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Right jab. There's a counter shot. That left hook won't score. A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. He threw a punch and just got countered. Insane action. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Well done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come on, but...
And there's the bell to start round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Good counter punch. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Whoa, wait a minute! Sergio Martinez is rocked. Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Nobody home with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Amir Khan in some real trouble. And down goes Amir Khan. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second, we continue.
Let's talk about Khan in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
He's going to be confident. I want you to go.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking.
Okay, focus now. Focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
Come on. Do you want to win this fight? You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to get out there, switch on, and get your butt.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Let's get it started in round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Good counter punch. And he scores with the counter. No rest for the weary. Do you believe what we are seeing? When are we going to see a jab from these two? The story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Perfect counter shot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. That left hook is blocked. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
You've switched off completely. Don't worry about that.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. There is a...
Come on, you're better than that. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. Now you go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, and get back out.
There's the bell for round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Straight right just misses. Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. Counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Just keep him on the edge.
Come on, you're better than that. You done all that work in camp.
Sit. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't be...
Okay, you let him back into that fight.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. How about that time counter shot? One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to show how to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice punch. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. Punch caught him clean. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
What was that? What are you doing? I need to go back out there. I need to...
Well, you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Listen, you've switched up. What are you doing? Right, let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping.
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. You would think...
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Don't worry about that.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Come on, you're better than that. Come on, you're switching off.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Completely switched off. Get your mind back on.
The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury...
On to the 6th round. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Swing and a miss with the jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They got out of the way of that right hook. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. They exchange punches. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Tried to score with a jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, just get your breath back.
Come on, you're better than that. You've been coasted for this entire fight.
You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't lean back in.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You're letting him back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, and you'll take him out.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Yeah, man, he's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out.
Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
And there's the bell to start round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. That jab gets blocked. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight...
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! Oh, boy! Amir Khan, dazed! How is this fight still continuing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that knocked.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Amir Khan is rocked. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. So it's plan B. And there's the bell for round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
No rest for the weary. Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice job blocking the hook. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Looking to land the hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Amir Khan backing up. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and despite what the judges... I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
What a dominant performance. And
all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift. Decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed. So undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. What feel like the night of the fight? Feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Trained through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, worked till I'm drained.
How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind. And it's the King.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Bolton, England. Here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain.
Usually you don't need a weather. And there's the bell to start round 1. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Amir Khan. And down goes Amir Khan. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. And Sugar is in trouble. How are they still standing?
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Here we go for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full battle, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Just missed with that jab. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to say I can't take... Whoa, wait a minute! Oh boy! Amir Khan, dazed! I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I like that round. Good work. Just keep them on the other. Okay, now you're switching off. You've done all your work all the way through camp. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little. We can't figure it out.
And there's the bell to start round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Both men step back for just a moment. The perfect counter lands. He just misses with that jab. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Defense is not an option for these two. Hook misses. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Khan in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Relax. You were thinking, you were smart.
Okay, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself.
Here we go to the fourth round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
He misses with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's a counter shot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. In some real trouble. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Good, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
When you're being put down, you've got to think, right, survive and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell for round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
caution is being thrown to the wind. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And they blocked the right uppercut. Incredible work rate. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round.
What are you doing?
Let's start the 6th. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.